Hi, I am Aditya Shingote, and today I am excited to share my vision for transforming Smithfield Market into a beacon of sustainable urban development. But such a task cannot be undertaken without first looking at some of the successful examples around the world. The precedents I decided to study are Amarvi Osta in Stockholm, the Heron in the City of London, and the Barcelona superblocks in Spain. Amarby Osta is redeveloped on an old derelict and contaminated industrial site in Stockholm. It is widely recognized as a leading example of eco-friendly urban redevelopment. The district integrates innovative systems such as biogas production from organic waste, a closed-loop water treatment system, and renewable energy network, reducing its environmental footprint by over 50% compared to conventional developments. Transport planning prioritizes low emission mobility with extensive cycling infrastructure, efficient public transit, and car sharing programs minimizing private vehicle use. This in turn reduces the noise and air pollution of the district. This development demonstrates that systematic urban sustainability is achievable through integrated planning, policy commitment, and technological innovations. The Heron Tower demonstrates how strategic high-density residential development can address housing demands in central business districts. This 36-story tower combines 230 luxury apartments with 25% affordable housing, achieving 1,100 residents per hectare. This is triple the average of City of London. The Heron's success relies on exceptional connectivity with 5 tube lines within 300 meters and direct access to Elizabeth Line, enabling a 15% car ownership rate among residents. The development pioneers vertical living models with sky gardens, shared workspaces, and ground floor cultural programming to mitigate density impacts. The Heron disproves the myth that central cities must choose between density, affordability, or quality of life. It delivers all three through clever policy and transit-centric design. The city of Barcelona sports a gridiron pattern with octagonal blocks. In the superblock model, the internal streets are restricted to local traffic only, with through traffic directed to perimeter routes. By restricting through traffic to perimeter routes, these 400 by 400 meter units reclaim 60% of street space for pedestrian and green infrastructure, reducing noise pollution by 4 decibel. On the surface, it looks like the model's success hinges on Barcelona's unique grid pattern, which may be hard to replicate. But on deeper digging, we find there's a lot to take away. Freight management. Barcelona has a strict 4-hour delivery window, which begins at 5 am. This reduces traffic and noise pollution for majority of the day. Because of the strict policy, Barcelona's freight operators now make 40% less fewer trips thanks to consolidated drop-offs. Later in the day, retractable bollards rise and turn some streets into protected bike highways, which move 3 times more people per hour than car lanes. After 8 pm, a dedicated team takes over, approving outdoor dining decibel levels, inspecting temporary structures, and enforcing light pollution limits through smart sensors. Smithfield Market, a historic gem in the heart of London, is set for an exciting transformation. Located in the vibrant city of London, it sits just moments from Farringdon and Barbican stations, offering seamless transport links across the capital. Surrounded by a mix of modern offices, cultural landmarks, and bustling hospitality venues, the area blends old and new. With its prime position, Smithfield presents a unique opportunity for redevelopment. The main market site consists of 4 buildings: the meat market, the poultry market, the general market, and the fish market and Red House. Out of these, the meat market and poultry market are listed buildings, with meat market being grade 2-star rated and the poultry market being grade 2 rated. Farringdon Street to the west and Charterhouse Street along the northern edge of the site are the 2 main streets surrounding the site. West Smithfield, a more quieter and smaller street, runs along the southern edge of the site. core philosophy for this proposal is adaptive reuse together with climate positive urbanism, that is, balancing heritage preservation with sustainability to create a mixed use, low carbon hub that serves as a model for resilient urban development. The plan is to retain the listed buildings, that is, the meat market and the poultry market. These buildings will be repurposed. A new passive house standard residential mixed-use tower will be proposed in place of the existing general market and fish market. Let's talk about adaptive reuse. The historic halls will be transformed. Zero-waste food halls, pop-up markets, cultural spaces, and pubs will take place in the ground floors of the existing markets. This will further activate the area day and night. The upper floors will be transformed into affordable workspaces and studios for creatives and startups, thus fostering local enterprise. Podium plus tower plan will be proposed for the new construction. The podium will house grocery store, pharmacies, gyms, pocket parks, etc., creating a 10-minute neighborhood where daily needs are walkable. The residential tower will have 35% affordable housing split between social rent and shared ownership. 40% of the tower will be 1 and 2 bed units for young professionals and families. 10% of the tower will be 3 bed units. These units will be discounted for key workers. The tower will also house luxury apartments and penthouses. This will make it a mixed income tower in prime location, just like the Heron. But you might ask, why does Smithfield need a new residential tower? London's housing crisis demands density. According to local plan, London needs 66,000 new homes annually, but builds only 37,000. The transport connectivity justifies height. Both Farringdon Station and Barbican Station are not more than a 5-minute walk away, making this a transit-oriented development, just like the Heron. Dense housing here means more residents can live car-free, thus cutting emissions. This also battles with the problem of urban sprawl. Construction of the tower will also bring forward economic and social revitalization. Residents will support local businesses and activities, improving safety. Mandating 35% affordable units addresses inequality near the wealthy square mile. A passive house certified tower would use 90% less energy than retrofitted market sheds. Will transform the area into a vibrant bicycle and pedestrian friendly zone where widened sidewalks become social spaces with benches for conversations and art plinths for art installations, keeping in mind that UAL is less than a mile away. Modular planters will bring nature into the urban fabric while allowing flexible street programming from weekend markets to pop-up performances. Weather-protected, art-filled walkways will create seamless links to Farringdon and Barbican stations. Integrated digital displays will provide real-time transit updates, making multimodal journeys effortless. Strategic micro-mobility hubs near key nodes will offer e-bikes and scooter rentals, solving the last-mile challenge while connecting Smithfield to Barbican and beyond. This network will make sustainable transport the obvious and enjoyable choice for every trip. Sustainability isn't an add-on, it's the foundation. Solar PVs on the roof of markets will provide great potential for on-site energy generation. As you can see in the video, the market receives a good amount of sunlight throughout the year. Strategically placed deep bore ground source heat pumps also offer an opportunity for on-site energy generation, thus making the site less grid dependent. Citigen's district heating network, which has a substation in the basement of the Port of London Authority building right next to the site, is already connected to the meat and poultry market buildings. Expanding it to the tower will provide the citizens with cost-effective energy supply because of the high density. Updating the current drainage system with Sustainable Drainage System or SUDS throughout the site will help in managing the rainwater and make the site more resilient to flooding. This proposal doesn't just serve Smithfield, it actively supports London's broader ambitions. By delivering 35% affordable housing, we meet critical targets from London's plan while addressing the city's housing crisis. Environmentally, the project aligns with the Mayor's Net Zero 2030 goal through its energy efficient design, renewable energy systems, and car free streets. As a transit oriented development centered around Farringdon and Barbican Station, it exemplifies how strategic density can reduce reliance on private vehicles. This is more than a local upgrade, it's a blueprint for sustainable urban growth across London. High upfront costs and funding gaps. Sustainable infrastructure requires significantly high investment. Energy generation limitations. Although the roofs of the market are not shaded by any surrounding buildings, the rooftop solar may not meet 100% of energy needs due to London's cloudy climate. Dense development and hard surfaces could still trap heat despite green roofs. This problem can be mitigated using light colored permeable materials for pavements, like those in Seattle's Cool Streets program. The site might face long term maintenance challenges as green roofs, solar panels, and SUDs require specialized upkeep. This plan proves that sustainability and heritage can coexist. By aligning London's net zero goals and enhancing quality of life, Smithfield can become a blueprint for climate sensitive urban renewal. Next steps include community consultation and detailed feasibility studies. Together, we can build a greener, more resilient future. This isn't just about buildings, it's about people, how we move, how we live, and how we protect our environment. So, let's roll up our sleeves. The tools are here, the need is clear, and the time is now. Smithfield's next chapter starts today.